Okay, so here YouTube. So here's some interesting facts for you. So here's a court case that was submitted by Laura McQuestion. This is her whole case file that I obtained. So this is her case file. These are all her case file that she presented to the Commonwealth Attorney's Office back January 10th, 2017. These are all the timelines, which you can clearly see. This is all the timelines that she submitted. Okay, so this is all of it. You can clearly see. There's where we were at Applebee's. So it clearly shows at 5:25 p.m. on January, let me see, what is this? Yep, this is on January 11th. You can clearly see that we were not at their house, in front of their house, like they so claimed we were, in violation of protective order, trespassing, all this crap that they claimed. So here's the violation of protective order that they said that I was in front of their house. This is all the paperwork. Here's the bond. So here's all the paperwork. Here it is. So they said that I was in front of their house, which I wasn't. We were actually in at Applebee's because I played music from my phone to the jukebox to prove, which you got to be near a jukebox to actually do that. Here is the, here's another one. So here's the violation of protective orders, all this stuff, the disorderly conduct. This is three of them. This is the, what do they call it? The plea agreement. This is all this crap that they said I did, that I didn't do. So I found all these discrepancies in here. This is what they presented to the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. If the Commonwealth Attorney's Office would have actually freaking read over all this junk that they put in here, saying that I did, if they would have actually read this and looked at the timelines and the pictures and read the 911 dispatch report and looked at the pictures that were not even investigated, the pictures that TC and Doris actually took themselves and submitted, like this one, that was not even submitted or investigated, I couldn't have done that. There's no damn way. This thing is metal, okay? TC done this himself. Here's the police report. You see what's in the police report? You see that? That's what's in the police report. This is the police report, okay? There was no damage done to the house, the light fixture, the door, the windows, nothing. Okay, because there was body cameras. There was also a dash cam video that I saw, and there was no damage done to the house. We actually, here's the dispatch report. This is the whole 911 dispatch report. Now, I read this thing. This thing contradicts everything that TC and Doris said later on, and I will show you that too. The police report, the 911 dispatch says that I was driving. This is what they told these people, that I was driving a red Mustang. I was never driving. That I left something in the driveway. I want to know what it was. Where is this so-called object or whatever it was that was left in the driveway? They were told not to go and investigate, apparently. Where did I leave it? Where did it go? What was it? I want to know what it was, because we never saw what it was. That was a lie, okay? That was a lie. Said that I had a gun on me. Never had a gun. I was never even on the property. They said that they were watching it from their video camera. That's what it says. It says they were watching it from their video camera. She called 911 twice, apparently. So this is an hour transaction that goes on here. This is an hour 911 call. An hour, okay? An hour. Took them an hour. So here is all of this so-called stuff that was going on. He lied him and her lied so much. It was so funny to sit here and read this, because on June 5th, it says that it says jail, information concerning her being picked up at T&T following an altercation. Police check, rendered active warrant. Really? That's pretty funny, because on June 5th, I was with TC at the house. TC was taking a nap. That's pretty damn funny, because me and TC were still together. That's pretty funny, because then his wife shows up like 2 days later, and then all of a sudden, on June 9th, which is a Friday, I was in jail. I got arrested because of Jamie. Jamie saw my car at the bar. He had me falsely arrested on charges. There was no altercation at the bar. There's no police report of any altercation at the bar. Check the police records. There was no altercation. This right here, that was Friday. I was already in jail. So why would your wife go down and take out any charges for anything? Because I didn't know your wife existed. But apparently, she's done this before, because she knew to go down and take out a protective order. I've never heard of a protective order until this day, back in 2017. I had never heard of a protective order. I'd never seen one. I've never had anything on my record. She told the dispatcher that I had over 25 arrests on my record. It's in the dispatcher report. It's all in here. That's what she told dispatcher. It's right here. It's right here that I've had over 25 arrests on my record for other various things. So that was a freaking lie too. I've never had anything on my record until they did all this shit to me. So then it says on June 11th that I had called from the jail. I didn't even have his phone number, so how could I call from the jail? And I wasn't served any protective orders or anything until the 12th. So how the hell did any of that happen? Then he says on the 14th that the defendant plans to visit us when she gets out. Bikers don't play. That's on her Facebook page. She put that on there because I printed it out. So that's a lie. Let's see. Then this is funny too. This is really funny. Something about, here's one. Hearing conducted, judge does not allow permanent protective order, still in custody. Here's another one. June 29th, I was let out of jail. No, I wasn't. Check on Facebook. Looking for a party. Nope, that's not true either, because I wasn't let out of jail until the 30th. But your windshield wipers were tore off your car. That's pretty funny, because I was in jail. I wasn't let out of jail until 9:30, 10 o'clock. So if this was done on the 30th in the morning before he went to work, well, I guess you and your wife did it, because A, I didn't even get out of jail until later that night. And I didn't even know what kind of car you had. So that proves that you did this to your own damn car. So you're a bunch of damn liars on that one. And July 3rd, that's pretty funny, because I was still in jail on July 3rd too. So you photoshopped all that shit. And here's some more crap. We didn't go out on the beach behind anybody's house. So, and this is all from the man cave. So I don't know where any of this crap came from, because I wasn't even anywhere near Ocean View. I was actually with Tony Cruz. And here's another kicker for you. I wasn't anywhere near this, and this is all fabricated, because I was with Joe Barron at his office. He's the one who sent me to the house. I set this up for a stage. I set it up for staging to make it look good. No, ma'am. She came walking out of the house. So if you were down at the magistrate's office, why were you down at the magistrate's office? That's pretty odd. You were down at the magistrate's office? Your wife called you? That's pretty odd. That's pretty odd. That's an odd one there too. Here's another one. I called you while you were at work. Now, how can I call you when you were at work when I'm sitting in the office with Joe Barron? I must have called you from Joe Barron's phone then, because I didn't even know your office number. That's pretty odd and funny too. Now, here's what makes the 911 dispatch printout sheet so interesting, because here is where he admits that there was no protective order, because he went down to the magistrate's office to get an emergency protective order. So this is where he admits there was no protective order. You went down to get an emergency protective order? So you just admitted there was no protective order. So you just admitted that shit. Because I was never served with one. That means there wasn't one. Because the protective order I took out on you, you were served with it. This is what they've done. This is all the crap that they've done. Here's another one. October 10th. See, this is how I know they knew there was no protective order. Because this is not my car. See this? This is not my car. I don't have anything silver on my car. And you could plainly look and tell that this is not a Mustang. So this is another discrepancy. Okay? So here's another one. October 11th. Now, how am I supposed to call somebody I don't have a phone number for? There's no date and time on this either. This is the same one that they brought into court, and the judge threw all this out. The judge threw all of this out. So this is what they keep doing. This is why all this got dismissed and thrown out. This is why all of it got dismissed and thrown out. And these pictures, I have no idea where these pictures came from. I don't know what they were trying to prove with these pictures. Like, this is a light fixture that I can't even reach. And we actually caught them back in late November, early December, when they actually broke this. We actually caught them doing that. And we actually know the person who repaired it. Now, here's something interesting. You see this picture? Now, she says that she doesn't do social media, and that they were walking through the house, and that I took a shot with a gun at him through the kitchen window and the dining room window. Now, this is a picture of the inside of the house that they had submitted to the courts. Now, this is a picture of the dining room. Now, this is the same night all this happened. Now, this is a picture of that night. Now, this is a picture of the dining room. This is coming upstairs into the house. Now, if I took a picture, if I took a shot, and this is on the second floor, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, supposedly, how in the hell, if every window in the house is covered, am I going to see somebody walking through the house at 3 o'clock in the morning on the second floor with all the windows covered, and you're supposedly in bed? Am I going to see somebody walking through the house on the second floor? Must be that damn ladder I keep in my back pocket again. Must be that damn extension ladder I keep in my pocket. Because the windows are covered and you see the laptop sitting on the table? But she doesn't do social media. She doesn't have a laptop? Oh, yes, she does. And you see the windows completely covered. So no, I did not do any of that. They're complete freaking liars. Again, here's another one. There's another picture. There's another one. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. But yeah. So this is all the stuff. Now, you're telling me that the Commonwealth Attorney's Office couldn't see through all of that shit? You're going to sit here and tell me that you believe that? You believe all of that crap. You believe that. You believe this lady's actually telling the truth? Oh, and then here's another one. In the very last one, I found something. Oh, here it is. They actually put in here that I had showed up at the house with a white powdery substance in the envelope. That was when they said that I had put a white powdery substance in an envelope and sent it to their house. That was when they accused me of mailing anthrax to the house. I couldn't believe it. It was actually in here. So I've already posted that video. That was when Officer Lepico had come to the house. So that was actually in here too. I couldn't believe that was actually in here. So this is, oh, here it is. Sent mail to my house. Fine powdery substance. Had a fine powdery substance in it. Are you kidding me? This is what they actually do. These people are so insane. So insane. These people have lost their minds. And the Commonwealth Attorney's Office actually believes this trash, this garbage. So, that's one of the case files. That's part of it. So, there you go, YouTube. This is what they keep doing. And not have they only done it once or twice or 6 times or 7 times, but they have done it again. So they keep doing it. So the Commonwealth Attorney's Office, this is what Jack Cloud, his office, believes. Without going over any paperwork, this is what their attorney has done. She just walks in and runs her mouth and says, yeah, this is what she's done. And they don't even go and sit and read anything or look at any of the back evidence or anything to show that these people are lying straight through their freaking teeth. They're just like, okay, she's guilty. She did it. We'll throw her in jail. They don't look at the video or the body cam to show, hey, there's nothing damaged. There's no footprints on the door. There's no broken windows. There's no damage to the AC unit. The back light's not damaged. This lady didn't do this. They're just going, yeah, she did do it, and they put me in jail without looking at anything. So there's the case. That's the one that is actually Laura McQuestion's file that I got a copy of. So there you go, YouTube. There's the other one. So I never had any charges on my record until all this shit started. So, and to have them take their own pictures and submit it without an investigation going on, and then I intervene and I have to do their job for them, it's just ridiculous. So, when's the Commonwealth Attorney's Office in the state of Virginia, in Norfolk, going to actually get off their ass and actually reopen all these cases and do their freaking job? I don't think they're going to, because they're too damn lazy. So, that's Jack Cloud's office for you. So I wonder if Greg Underwood is actually going to step in and reopen these cases and say, you know what? She's got the shit end of the stick so many times. We need to reopen these cases and look at them again, because Doris Devine and Timothy Organ need to be in jail. So this morning I wake up and lo and behold, oh, yeah, here's to prove that I actually did get out of jail on that time and date. See, here you go. June 30th, 2017. What does that say? Norfolk Circuit, Norfolk Downtown Circuit Court. And there you go. That's what time I got to TNT. So no, you're lying. That proves it. So that's what time I actually got out of freaking jail. And then I went to my brother's house, and then we went to TNT. Oh, and by the way, I can actually verify that too, because there was a sting operation going on, and Narco Division actually took into custody 3 or 4 people at TNT bar, and that can be verified. All you got to do is look in the records, because they took these people into custody and about scared the hell out of me. So, with that being said, there's my timeline, because somebody else actually had my phone and brought it to me. So, with that being said, this is what I woke up to this morning. So this is how these people are. See this? This is what I woke up to this morning. A YouTube complaint again. So this is what they're complaining about today. So this is one video that they're complaining about. And you know it's them because they complain about the same shit all the time. So this is what they're complaining about. Epic failure, stop stalking me.
Yeah, we gotta go this way. There's TC right there.
Oh, they're complaining about this.
Liar, liar.
Oh, so that's what they're complaining about that one.
This is the other one they keep complaining about.
Oh, so they're complaining about the whole video.
My company page is a prostitution ring. So that's the one. That's the other one. This is the third one.
Oh, they're complaining about the whole video.
But here she comes.
Oh, okay. So they're complaining about the whole video. Okay, so that's one. So here's the other one. Excuse me. So they're complaining about the whole video. So let's see. What else are they complaining about? Let's see. Come on now. Stop buffering. Oh! It's the one from July 5th. Of course you're complaining about that, because you're a liar.
Yeah, we gotta go this way. There's TC right there.
Oh, that's when he ran up the sidewalk and tripped. I wouldn't have seen his Neanderthal ass if he hadn't have tripped. Oh, so that's the two that they're complaining about. Of course. So those are the only ones they always complain about. Oh, well, too bad. Complain all you want. You're just a bunch of epic liars, and this proves it. So you're going to keep getting caught in your lies, and I'm going to keep on fucking posting it, so get over yourself. So have a good day, stalker.